Thank you guys for watching our videos. You have somehow landed on the FAQ video for this 100 pages project. So we are right now in my personal barn in Nashville, Tennessee, which is the host city of this project, and we're sitting with our 4 producers who are going to make this project come to life. So we've gathered the 4 producers here together. We're going to try to answer some questions that you may have, mostly regarding the process of submissions for becoming a writer, and once you have been chosen as a writer, what does that look like moving forward? What's the process? What's your involvement moving forward? What's the time commitment? Those types of things. So without further ado, let's start with a very easy question, and we'll kick it off with Christian. Christian, what the heck is this project? Let's just do a little overview really quick.
All right, so the 100 Pages project essentially is we are in search for 100 writers to each individually write one page of a 100-page feature-length film. So each writer essentially is going to get given a page to write in the script, and you will follow the storyline of the person or writer prior to you. So whatever page that they write and whatever page you're following, you're going to continue the storyline thus forward. And then once that script is done, once we have this fully written feature-length film, we are making that film in spring of 2024. So that's what we're doing here with the 100 pages.
Also, what we're going to be doing is filming an epic docu-series along the way that's going to capture the entire process of writing this screenplay all the way through distribution of this film. So just know ahead of time, you're going to need to be comfortable on film.
Just to add on this too, the idea for this project, obviously the crown jewel of the project has always been, in my mind, the film. The goal is to have this awesome documentary that you walk through this whole journey of the making of, and then once you've sat through this documentary, you're of course going to go, well, what the heck is the movie? Knowing the journey of the film is almost as important as just watching the film and seeing how it turns out.
It's the prelude.
It's the prelude.
It's the prelude to the masterpiece.
This is probably the most important question. What are the requirements for the writers?
The 2 requirements for writers are, 1, you must be able to be in Nashville on October 8th. That's the day where we are going to randomly assign the page number that you're going to be getting. So it's one day you have to be in person, and one 24-hour period you need to block off for your page that you have to write. So it's 2 days of work. Can you handle it? Ideally, you happen to live in Nashville or local to Nashville, and we do want to have, it's easier logistically for us to have people who are local to here, but obviously we would want someone to come from Europe, we would want someone to come from Southeast Asia, we'd want it to have the whole world come here. That'd be awesome, but we're obviously not able to cover your flights here. So if you are chosen, we will obviously be in contact back and forth of, hey, what's your availability, can you come? You have to make your way out here to Nashville, and our location is to be decided right now, but it will be in Nashville within a 30-minute radius from B&A, which is the International Nashville Airport.
I think we're all going to be really anxious to know if we've been accepted, if we're going to be one of the writers. So how am I going to find that out?
We're going to try to get everyone in the first week, letting them know, hey, you've been accepted, so you guys can have 3 weeks to book your flights, essentially, if you're not local. We are going to basically reserve the right to confirm all the way to around October 2nd. It may not be an immediate yes in that first week, but that doesn't mean that it's a no for you, because we're still going to be having to work out logistics with lots of people.
All right, so how are we delegating pages? You are getting your page assigned in person on October 8th in Nashville. That's when you find out what day, what page you're going to be writing your page of the feature film. If there are conflicts, once you get your page, we're going to have a little bit of a grace period before the writing clock starts and the project starts writing to kind of work around any conflicts that are very pressing. And so we'll deal with that then. Where is the movie shooting?
Movie shooting in Nashville, baby.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Moving on.
When does production start?
So the production of the feature film is set to commence in spring of 2024. Now, that being said, we are going to be waiting very patiently for the finished product of the feature to be delivered back to us before we can solidify any major dates, because if you guys deliver us, Godzilla 7.5, we're going to need to figure out additional funding, financing, casting. We're going to have to find out where we can cast Godzilla for this project. So we're going to be on a tentative hold for exactly what day we start production, but it will be spring of 2024. That's when it'll be happening.
how are writers compensated, and how is this movie partially owned by writers?
There's going to be an equity pool of writers, essentially. So there's 100 writers. We're going to give 100 points for those writers. We're going to try to keep that as large as possible. When we go to secure financing for the film, whether that's on a shoestring budget, then you guys will retain obviously more. If you guys write Godzilla 7.5 and Steven Spielberg says, I'd actually love to attach myself, but I'm going to take 75% of the project, we're going to go, okay, thank you, Steven. We will absolutely take that deal. In which case, we're all now diluted by so much. So I can't say exactly what that number is, but what I can say is your time in the 2 days, the 1 day that you will be in person, and the 24-hour period that you write will be worth it. Even if it's just on the fact that you have done something that is never before done, you are doing this in the spirit of kind of pioneering something new. That's going to be worth it. I know it's kind of a soft answer to not say you're going to get paid $10,000 or we're all going to get rich and make millions. It's like, I hope we do. If you guys write a sick movie, yeah, we may all make a lot of money, and that's what would be incredible. But what I'm more interested in is even if I lose money as a producer and I'm funding this stuff and I create something that was so fun and memories that will last forever, I know it's not the kumbaya answer we all want to hear. But if I do that, literally I'm going to be happy, and that is the ethos of this project. That is why I'm doing it.
So we basically answered a bunch of hypothetical questions that we've come up with on behalf of you all. I hope that the FAQ and what we have so far here has been able to answer as many of the questions that you have going into this project. And we'll keep you updated.
By the way, it's October 8th, 2023.
I was thinking
it's not
2050.
Yeah, well, I don't know if people think it's 2024 and
October 2024 rolls around. Hey, those guys are doing that project soon. Sorry,
Maybe guys, I hope you've been able to hear a little bit of our hearts behind this. I know that it's still a work in progress, but we're really excited to be making something like this.
Guys, thank you so much for being interested in this project, for sitting through the FAQ video. We're just honestly honored that you guys are even interested in this video at all, and in this project at all, because we are just kind of looking to just gain fans of the project. That's step one. So if you're not chosen as a writer, we still want to have you as part of the community. We'd love to have your feedback about this process, what you guys would hope that the writers would write about. Any thoughts at all, send them our way. Like, we truly want to hear it, because this is a full-blown crazy experiment, and we need your help in the community at large to pull this off. So it's getting late. People gotta go back on flights to go home. But until next time, bye from the producers of 100 Pages.
Woo!
And we will see you very soon. See you
Later.
guys.